hypocrisy.
Greatness can come from anywhere.
I draw inspiration from the Filipino people and to God and my family. Hard work is the most difficult things in boxing.
Let's get into it.
Talk Nation. Does Terrence Crawford have Deontay Wilder type power? Let me tell y'all something, man. Bud has stopped his last, 10, 11, 12, 13 opponents. That's somebody that has power. That's somebody that can finish you, that can hurt you. And I guarantee you, for all y'all saying that Bud ain't got no power, Spence is going to stop him, Spence is going to wash him, I guarantee you, if you stepped in front of Terrence Crawford, you wouldn't say, hey, take your best shot, champ. Because I guarantee you, Bud is the type of brother that he'll punch you in the face, especially if you say punch me in the face. That's why a lot of people do that talking from a distance, because when certain things and certain people get in their face, shit change. You don't hear nothing, be crickets, because deep down you know what it is. You'll get the shit beat out of you. Deep down you know what it is. Deep down, motherfuckers know what it is, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? So as bad as people talk about Terrence Bud Crawford, deep down you know that Bud is a problem. If you don't want to say he's the man, okay. But you can't take away the fact of Terrence Bud Crawford is a problem. He's been a problem all his life. A gunshot to the head couldn't take him out. His own mother was paying kids in the hood coming up to beat his ass, and he wound up beating all their asses. What does that tell you? Terrence Bud Crawford is cut from a different cloth, man. He's cut from a different cloth. So you can't disrespect this man. And the same thing for Errol Spence. You can't disrespect this man. So when fans be in the comments and y'all be hating on Crawford, y'all be hating on Spence. I mean, some of y'all be having valid points in y'all arguments, and then some of y'all, man, just be hating. Like, why you hating? You know what I mean? This is one of the best fights since like Leonard and Hearns, you know what I mean, at welterweight. This is a great fight. The fans win in this fight. The fighters win, the fans win, promotional companies win. We win with this fight. Why hate? It shouldn't be no hate, no controversy of any kind surrounding this fight. If you are a fan of Terrence Crawford, you win it. If you are a fan of Errol Spence, you win it. Both teams win. Both fan bases win. We got the fight that we was looking for, and it didn't take as long as Pacquiao versus Floyd. Everything is not going to happen the way that you want it to happen. And if you haven't learned that in life, then hopefully, Lord willing, he'll still grant you some time to live on this planet, and you'll be able to learn that lesson. But everything is not going to happen the way you want it in life, and it's most certainly not going to happen when you want it in life. So we didn't get this fight when we wanted this fight, because we wasn't supposed to. Now you can say Tank versus Ryan was the spark that initiated Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence to say, you know what, let's wake up and make this fight happen. If it is, then great. Tank versus Ryan did his job. They already did phenomenal numbers, but if they sparked this great year that we're having in the sport of boxing, then salute to them. They deserve everything they have gotten from that fight, if that is the case. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford, he's going to come into this fight ready, willing, and he's able to hurt Errol Spence. Just like Errol Spence is ready, willing, and he's able to hurt Terrence Crawford. Both of these guys is training to hurt one another. They training to hurt one another. Because you're not looking for the judge's decision in this fight, in my opinion. Yeah, you may not be looking for the knockout, but at the same time, you are looking to put on a dominating performance. Spence already said one sided ass whooping. Okay, that's going to be tough. And if it did come to fruition, if it did happen, then what can you say about Errol Spence? Other than he's the truth, literally. You dig what I'm saying? Do you have the skill to get it done? Both of these guys have the skill to get it done. But the way they go about getting it done will be the difference in this fight. I believe that Bud has the better IQ. Not saying that Spence is dumb, he's smart. Definitely has a high boxing IQ. But Bud is just on a different, he's on the, as far as his boxing knowledge, what he does in the fight, the adjustments that he can make. Some of the things that Bud does, man, are just phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? The adjustments sometimes that he makes are just instant. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like muscle memory. It's like his body knows what to do. It's like as soon as his mind processes something or sees something, his body instinctively already knows what to do. Errol the True Spence is a great fighter, smart fighter, tough fighter. Spence got that dog in him. You dig what I'm saying? I told y'all before, it's like a pit versus a cane corso. I ain't taking nothing away from Errol Spence at all. You cannot. That's why I don't understand why people be like, man, you be going for Bud, you ain't rocking with Spence. Like, are you listening? I'm giving both of these guys their flowers, man. Both of these guys deserve to be admonished, to be respected, to be talked about, to be praised for what they have done and accomplished in the sport of boxing. It doesn't matter who you fought. Yes, it's cool talking points when you say, okay, I got this name on my resume, I got this name on my resume. Okay, but at the end of that name, what is it? Does it say W? Does it say loss? Does it say TKO? Does it say RTD? You know, that's the only thing that matters, wins and losses. And both of these two top tier competitors are undefeated. They have not tasted defeat yet in their careers. They've tasted defeat in life, in the sport of life. But in the sport of boxing, in that square circle, in those arenas, they are undefeated. So when these two guys clash July 29th, it is going to be groundbreaking, legendary. It is going to be a phenomenal experience. I look for something super explosive to happen July 29th. I just don't know which side is going to get it done. Whether it's going to be a pivotal punch, history-making round, it's going to be something special that happens on that night besides the great fight itself that really kind of put the stamp on everything. I just don't know who's going to do it. Is it going to be Spence that does it? Is it going to be Crawford that does it? Or both of these guys may do something very special that ultimately winds up just putting that fight over the quintessential top. But let's do this before we wrap it up. I need to reiterate. Tank Davis, Manny Pacquiao, Naoya Inoue, Deontay Wilder. These guys have power. These guys are animals in the ring when it comes to finishing their opponents. Terrence Bud Crawford is on that list. Bud has power. Bud is a fantastic finisher. He's an animal. When he gets you hurt, Bud is going to get you up out of there. So it doesn't matter who you are. Your job is to not get hurt. Just like it's your opponent's job to hurt you. That's really what it comes down to. You have two jobs when you step into that ring. To hurt your opponent and to not get hurt by your opponent. Are you good at your job? You ask yourself that question. Talk Dirty Stand Up is your boy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You already know how I play. Shit of truth.